welcome to episode number 3. Today, I have a little better way of holding the camera now, so we're going to try this out. Today, we're going to do this tugboat. It'll be a fun little project to do today. So, here we go. I'm going to get the paper here. See, make sure it's all lined up in the screen. Okay. Alrighty, so this one isn't going to be too complex, really, but it's also one of the fun ones. I am basing this off a project I did it oh my gosh, it's been about a year ago, or before, after, it was a Valentine's Day of 2018, and I made these little tugboats that were kind of in love. That was kind of the thing. So you draw the little smokestack here. I'm giving it a little personality. I notice you might see a little bend to the tugboat. That to me gives it a little bit of character. And then we can draw a little bit of the smokestack coming out. Just kind of going at however you want to do it. It's like I said, there's not really any right way of doing it. And there you go. Alright, and then for the eyes, I wanted to give it like almost a human-like characteristic other than just drawing an actual tugboat. We're going to draw 2 little circles. And there you go. And then in the middle is his eyes. And then again, I leave a little bit of highlight. There you go. And then I like to give it a little more, put their eyes a little bit together there. I was darkening up here. And that connects it to the boat. Otherwise, they look like they're kind of floating there. Look kind of strange. Okay, and then we draw the tarp part of the boat. This is where the captain would sit in here. So right here, the little foghorns or something there. They usually have to alert somebody that they're heading that way or something. So then I have on this one, trying to do this as close as my other boat was, but again, like I said, if you do a little different, it's not a really big deal. This is supposed to be the window for the cabin. It almost looks like a mouth. And so then I just do a little silhouette here of the captain inside. Just driving the boat here. There you go. So like I said, I had a little bend. I know that's a little bit tricky. It's not too tricky, but I thought it was kind of fun to do that. Do the best you can on that one, because that's a little bit different, I know, compared to what, if I was actually drawing a real boat, you don't want to do that. Would be a little bit out of proportion, of course. There you go. So right here I'm drawing the front of the boat. Stern, I would say. And then right here is this they have their, if you notice, the bumper tugboats have little bumpers right there. And right here is where it's the front of the boat. So now right here I'm drawing the rail. I kind of got a little bit sidetracked there. So that connects to that. So now this is a little bit advanced, but I think once you figure it out, you have fun with it. Do the best you can. Like I said, if it comes out a little bit more, you got a little more bend to it or different angle, it's fine. Because that's what it makes you unique, and that's why art is so creative because everybody's not alike. Okay. So these are just the guardrails there, so the captain doesn't fall off the ship. Okay. And I usually have just a little bit of rope. I'm adding a little more detail perhaps to what I did with the original picture. These are little life preservers, just hanging on the side of the boat. There we go. And the fun thing of it is with cartoons, you can kind of give these things that are not really have a personality or life almost a character, like they're living. Okay. And just connect some more rope there, however you want to do it. You can do little circles going like that. That's an idea. Or you can just draw the line connecting it to it. So, and you could add, since it probably would be in a boat, there's usually a little bit of you can add a little color right here, maybe usually darker. I might have noticed on boats before, as they go into the water, it's a little darker on the bottom, so there can be two different colors, and it gives you a little more to work with. I mean, however you want to color it. I mean, it's your boat. A lot of them are red, but if you want to draw one that's whatever color you like, that's all that matters. You're having fun. Now here, I may do a little bit of, like, there's something from the back here. I didn't have that in my original picture, but I feel like this one really kind of needs that. Like it shows a little something, like at the back of the boat, slightly. Okay. So, and then I'm going to just add a little bit of water. And so you just want to this kind of sets it into the environment because otherwise it's just there. So you want to make sure that the water, and then I add a little bit of shading. So on this one, the other one, I noticed I've done the shadows on this side. I feel like today the shadows can go on this side for this one. Okay. And it helps it have a little bit of depth inside. Okay. Alright. And I add a little shadow to here. Just a couple lines like that. Doesn't take a lot, just a little. And it's amazing once you add the colors to that. When you have those pencil lines there, a little bit of shadow, it really enhances that when you do the color to it. I noticed that when the kids would draw it, and it would just really pop out the painting even more so. So, there you go. We're just about done. This was a fun little one. Like I said, I had one just, all I'm doing is adding a little more highlight to the smoke there, just a little bit, bringing it out. You could choose to add a little bit of background. You might want to draw a line, that's your horizon line, and in the middle. And then you can draw, usually a shipyard or something like that. But right here, we're just going to keep it like that. We're just going to keep it really simple today. And this was a fun one. Hope you enjoy it. Just kind of adding a little more waves to the front as you go. So right here, as you want to draw something closer to you, it gets a little bigger. So the waves here are smaller, the waves here are bigger. And that gives it that illusion of depth, like it's coming closer to you. And it's amazing, it's not really that complicated. I've tried to figure out perspective a lot, and I'm not a professional at that or really have a great understanding, but as you do it, you do art, you kind of like, you learn as you go, and you go, oh, that's how you do that. Or you were doing it already. So as you bring those closer, the waves are going to be a little bit bigger, however you want to do it. But with this piece, you might just want to keep it like simple, leave this kind of white around this. It would add a nice little, you know, that would just be your centerpiece. And even if you just choose to frame it, I mean, that would be awesome too. So there you go. Because it is your original work, it's not just a coloring sheet you picked up. You actually drew the picture. So there you go. And I will add the signature to my work. Alright, so hopefully another fun project as you're staying at home, and give you something to do. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good day.